What?
Enough of this! What is the meaning of this witch? Do you mean to suggest that is all you intend to do?
Oh, I forgot he was there.
Duke Cayenne?
Yeah, same here. Totally forgot.
From the beginning, the Society's objective was to prepare this stage for its participants. I seem to recall telling you I had no interest in anything other than the battle between Azure and Ashen. Did you forget, Vita?
But what was the point in this battle to begin?
Silence! You will be silent! If that's how you want to be, then I simply have to do things my own way.
Running.
Don't do Come now, Your Highness. The time has come to rule with force. Let the ancient Arnor blood course feverishly through your veins.
No! Please! Please!
Your Highness!
You monster! How could you?
He died.
No.
Rip.
It sucked him in. What the? No, this can't be.
The calamity that appeared 250 years ago, with Testarossa as its core.
The Vermilion Apocalypse.
Well, we're all gonna die. Yay!
Damn, not again.
I'd love a happy ending.
True. That is what she said.
And then everyone just fucking dies.
True.
What's happening? Master Patrick, stay on guard.
It's as if something is being taken away from us. But what?
Ugh. Fat load of good swords are gonna do against whatever this is.
Well, don't just stand there. You know some way to deal with this, don't you?
Don't look at me! Though I guess this is no time to be feigning ignorance. These red spirit veins around us are meant to siphon mana. Focus your energy and stay vigilant, and you should be able to mitigate the effects to some extent.
I see.
Makes sense.
In that case, everyone, take a deep breath and gather your energy in your abdomen.
And stay focused. This isn't over yet.
Yes, sir!
The wings.
What is that? Vermilion wings? Full power to all engines! Assess the situation in the surrounding area from above.
Right.
Courageous! All engines at maximum output!
Oh, Adios. Please watch over them.
He might.
Once again,
I'm still...
Adios is still on the toilet.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Wasn't he supposed to do something today?
By Adios! If only Misty were here.
This isn't looking good.
It isn't. But the best thing we can do is keep faith.
The time to prove themselves has come, it seems.
Dear. Everyone, please be safe.
Alright, I think I know how I'm splitting the teams now. That's what I've been thinking about this entire cutscene.
Demon Lord, the demonic god with 1,000 weapons, the absolute ruler, given form by Emperor Orthros 250.
Okay, even with like normal speed, this looks whack. Right there, so it's just a weird camera angle.
Yeah.
Power!
No! At this rate, the protective field isn't going to last much longer. You fool. This was the one thing I forbade you to do!
Vita, can you help me make an opening?
An opening? With that enhancement technique?
Yep. The same one you used on me in that trial 3 years back. You think it'll work?
It's worth a try.
You got something in mind?
I think so. Vita and I are gonna try to make an opening so you can get closer. Once we've done that, try and hold out against it as much as you can.
You can do that?
If you can, please do.
We're done for if we don't try something. So I say go for it.
Still, sounds like all that's going to do is delay the inevitable. We're going
Everyone needs a line.
turn the tides now.
Mm-hmm.
Except Gaius. Gaius didn't get one.
The divine
There it
light.
is.
If you combine their strength, we could actually make it through this thing.
Oh yeah, Elliot.
If we can hold out till they've recovered a good chunk of mana, victory's as good as ours. After that, all we gotta do is separate the core, Crown Prince Cedricson, from the rest of the body.
No sweat. We can do this.
Right. Without him, it shouldn't be able to remain in this dimension any longer.
Not like we got any better options.
Okay, let's go. Vita, Crow, we're counting on you.
Leave it to us.
We won't disappoint. Grianos, Celine, would you two mind helping?
Fine if I have to.
Your active party's final support character will take part in the first phase of the battle. Wait, what does that mean?
Mm-hmm.
Your final support character will fight in the first. Oh no, I see. I messed up a shit ton if that's the case. Well, we'll have a save and see if I need to redo all of that other stuff because that would stink.
Yeah.
Well, one way to find out.
Yup.
Oh, azure breath, which arises from the abyss.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have brought like 2 people to that battle we just did.
Reside within his blade, and cleave through the vermilion flames.
Take this! Deadly Cross!
Now's our chance.
Class 7, let's go!
Right.
Okay. So I have 2 characters.
Watch out.
That's unfortunate.
It's a tough one. My turn.
He can be delayed, there's a chance.
Well, you have swap. You have the ability to swap right now. Oh God.
Yeah, so like I only get 1 character from that original team. I realized that after it said the thing, I'm like, oh, it sucks.
My turn.
Okay. Huh? You didn't see that coming. Now's our chance. After me, Reed.
Understood.
The 2 people that will do damage.
Yep.
I can do this.
No, you can't. You're not allowed to.
I'm gonna have moved to opposite sides, then maybe
Oh, sorry, everyone.
you're already dead.
go.
No problem. Okay.
That's right.
My turn. Ah! Here we go. Now's our chance.
Come on, right.
You're here to do nothing. Oh, you can heal people. You can go heal Reen, sure.
Thanks.
My turn.
I don't know if that's allowed or not. Like,
Well, with the rest of this fight, like, what else can you possibly do right now?
TP absorbed.
My turn. Let's move.
I got an ad delay. Okay, thank you. Okay, I need you to heal.
Let's move. Now's our chance.
You're fine. My turn. You didn't see that coming.
My turn.
Okay. You didn't see now's our chance. After me, Reed.
Understood.
This might be the one I have to use the overdrive on. Like, Jesus.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Can you reach Reen in time?
Thanks. Here I go. Yeah.
Okay. You didn't see that
My
coming.
turn. Ah! Let's move. Now's our chance.
You're fine.
Can I get through again? Because I'm fast as fuck.
Boy?
And we got 2 ad
No.
delays. Okay, that's massive.
You didn't see that
Here
coming.
I go. Now's our chance. Here I go.
Okay, so we might actually get the overdrive. And if so, I'm just gonna save it until, like, I know. Passion.
Leave it to me.
Funny food, right?
Huh? Ooh. Leave it to me. Cut.
My turn.
My turn. You didn't see that
My
coming.
turn.
Or get another one to be funny. Damn.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. They just got rid of that right off the bat. That
Hell
actually
yeah.
helps.
That's fucking huge.
Huh?
Thanks. Here I go.
At delay.
My turn.
Let's see. What can I do? Because you don't have any arts. Oh, here. Item.
Huh?
Thanks. Let's move. Yeah. Here I go. My turn.
Okay.
We have it now. So okay, that's an oh shit button now.
Oh, Zeph's playing Hades.
He is. Yeah, it did.
Thanks. Let's move.
Oh wait, no, I don't move out of the thing yet. So
Now's our chance.
at delay, get.
Hell yeah.
Now's our chance. After me, Reed.
Understood. My turn.
How's this
I
thing
think I
looking on
actually-
health?
Just over half.
Yeah.
And you do have to kill it. I just confirmed by looking.
Yeah.
Maybe burned? No. So this is us for a while now.
Yep.
And if too much stuff goes wrong, then it's like, well, shit.
Yeah. Then the entire crew needs to be reset around.
My turn. Yeah. My turn.
Alright. I'll do more because I have this, so... We got the delay.
Huge.
We got another delay.
Let's move.
Huger.
Let's move.
And we got that small delay.
I mean, yeah, any little bit. It all helps.
It super helps that she's getting a whole bunch of crits. Because I think that's just what Murakumo gives her, like a 60% crit rate.
Yeah.
And her crits do more damage because of the one thing.
Here we go. Now's our chance.
You're mine. Okay. You didn't see that coming.
Let's move.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Now's our chance. Dr. Sarah.
You got this.
Let's move.
I at least need to guarantee he does not get the health.
Yeah.
Which I can't guarantee, I don't think.
Let's move.
Oh, I could have, but... Damn. If I move? No, it's too much. Alright, so... Oh, I can. Okay. No, mind. We're fine for now, TM.
Here we go. Now.
You're mine. Leave it to me. You didn't see that coming.
How much health does he have? 11? Okay. Oh.
That would have been a hell of a time to just lose when he's got like a hit left on him.
Alright, we got the delay.
Good, that delay matters.
Oh, dude, that was so close.
Yeah.
Alright, Sarah, thanks for doing your work. I appreciate it.
Right? Sarah busted some ass. Oh, good. Reen's full.
ATS down. Okay.
Here we go.
Wait, oh, this is the last fight I can even overdrive on.
Overdrive. Now's our chance.
An opening! Onward! Witness the fruits of my training!
Yeah, because the last fight is a mech fight.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm glad we got through the one hard part.
Right?
My turn. Now.
An opening!
Flame still hurt him. Let's go.
Here we go.
Oh, at delay. Huge.
This should help. Allow me. Here we go. Here goes. Overdrive.
This is a meme. Also, I forgot to do this first.
Hey, it didn't matter. You weren't full.
True.
When you're not full on CP, it doesn't matter what order you use them.
Onward! Shatter! Now's our chance!
Let's move.
And we'll get this in.
That delay, huge.
I think he has like a 50% delay now.
I don't know, check.
It's my turn.
No, I'm just be getting stupid lucky, I guess.
It's like I didn't think it would go up. Like I didn't think the chance for that would go up.
Very
Crit.
well.
How much easier this half is.
Right? When you can actually use all of your characters. Not just be stuck with two.
Yeah, it's kind of funny though.
Allow me.
Leave this to me. Witness the fruits of
I think this is it. If not, we can just aspirate till we win for fun.
True. I vote Elliot goes next.
Oh, we got the 10% crit that she just has at base now.
Hell yeah. Oh, Zap's playing Hades. I like how I see this 3 times, because I have it my own. I see it on yours, on your share, and it also shows an OBS.
Hell yeah.
Right.
My regeneration is complete as well. Climb inside, Crumb.
All right, let's do this.
Oh god.
What's up?
The sound just went to shit again.
My controller didn't disconnect this time.
Oh. Oh god, that's terrible. Hang on, stop for just a sec. That
Okay,
is unlistenable.
I unfortunately have to keep doing this thing because I don't want to miss it on this big boy point. But I will stop as soon as that is over.
Oh, this would go forever.
Yeah.
And now
Okay.
it sounds fine. What the actual shit game?
I don't know. I might die to bad luck, not gonna lie.
Oh, that one's guaranteed.
I want to get rid of his one thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think I lost this one. Not gonna lie. They can't heal.
Right.
And this is probably your last. So close to. Oh Oh, wait a second.
Bring it on!
Is okay. Never mind. We might have just barely won.
Oh yeah, that's one hit.
I don't think this can miss. Yo, we did it.
By the skin of your ass.
Barely, yeah. I think you have to do all three of the battles over again.
That would fucking suck.
I don't actually know if that's true. I've never lost to him. And that statement still stands now.
Is that? That's its core, with the Crown Prince in it. I'll clear a path. You focus on rescuing it. Got it.
Spin to win.
Nothing could possibly go wrong.
Crow! I'm fine. It barely scratched me. You keep going. You're the only one who can save him now. So don't you dare look back. Right. 8 wings, 1 blade, 7-4. And light its domination!
Gotta love the death noise you hear throughout the game.
Of course.
Nah.
Reen!
He's exhausted, but his life doesn't appear to be in any danger.
Yeah, he's lost a lot of mana, but nothing that would prove fatal. He'll be alright with some rest. Thank goodness.
That's a relief.
That's our mission complete. We recovered the other one of this nation's greatest treasure.
This can't be.
I can't believe how wrong this has gone. I can't imagine the Grandmaster is going to be very pleased with me when I get back.
The Grandmaster.
That's Ouroboros' leader, right?
The big leader.
The very same. The only absolute figure to we Anguis. The supreme existence carrying out the Orpheus final plan, who will guide the souls of all.
The souls of all?
I don't get it. So that's
why you broke the taboo and left 7 years ago. That's right. I became a guide for the second part of the Grandmaster's plan, known as the Phantasmal Blaze Plan. A plan to use the Hollow Phantasm in Crossbell to awaken
I just
the
heard
blaze
plan
in
so
the
many
Empire.
times it doesn't have meaning anymore.
Regardless, thanks to you and Crow, I was able to advance it. Crow?
sense any mana from inside.
And that vast hole.
That must be from where he was pierced during the battle.
No!
Crow?
This is a JRPG. You think you're free from death?
No. Look at that big ass hole.
Oh no.
This isn't happening.
I'll heal you right away. Help me, Celine.
I'm on it.
Heal him, Sakuri Eum.
Man, same place I shot Osborne, too. Karma's a bitch, huh?
Sometimes, yeah.
You don't have to talk.
Sorry, Reen. Looks like I won't be able to keep that promise after all. Till Angelica and George are gonna have to.
It's okay. It doesn't matter right now.
We need to stop the blood.
It's hopeless, isn't it? I'm afraid so. He's been pierced through the heart. Even our witchcraft won't be enough. The most I can do is make it as painless as possible.
It's not working.
Thanks, Emma. And you, Kitty. At least this way, I can say my goodbyes.
Crow?
No, don't talk like that.
I mean, he's got a gaping hole in his chest.
You're such a spoiled kid sometimes.
No, it's a kill. It's a confirmed kill.
Elliot, that concert was really fun. Keep on loving music. As much as I loved yours.
Sniffle sob.
Elisa, try and get along with your mom, alright? You've got your differences, but at least she's still alive to talk to you.
Okay. Okay.
Marcus, fuck you.
Useless. Stay good rivals for one another, okay? The Empire might change with the times, but you two should always be the same.
Of course we will. I refuse to accept him as a friend, but I'll accept him as a worthy rival.
Got him.
Laura, Fee, Gaius.
We're just gonna group a bunch of them together.
A lot's happened this past year.
I enjoyed getting to know you.
Getting to know you, so we should be the ones thanking you.
It's been fun for me too.
You've been a wonderful classmate and comrade. Thank you for everything.
I know I'm an Ironblood, but it was real fun for me too.
Sarah, thanks for everything. These last 2 years, and Vita. A lot's happened between us. But I'm glad I had you there.
You were as much of a model student as I was a model teacher. But still.
I should be the one thanking you.
Hey now. What's with the long faces?
What?
You're all going to be in for some tough times ahead. I can't go any farther now. But you can. So keep going forward.
Relentlessly.
Relentlessly. Without looking back. As long as you do. I'm sure.
Bleh.
This can't be happening.
And then he just fucking died.
Remember at
How
the beginning of the
rude.
fight when they said, yeah, none of us, no losses on our part.
I guess it wasn't on our
Awkward.
part.
Supposed to have to die before their instructors.
Spare me the sentimental drivel.
Alright, let's go kill the son of a bitch.
Damn it all! How could I lose the Azure Chevalier at a time like this? Why must I be surrounded by nothing but disappointments? And that goes for you too, witch, and your useless society.
What do you think you're doing?
I gave him my favor, and this is how he chooses to repay me? By standing in the way of my ambition? I should never have wasted my time on that waif from a fallen country to begin with.
You utter scum.
Please, don't speak of him that way.
You're terrible.
Duke Cayenne, you will unhand him. If you continue this shameful behavior a moment longer, then I will be forced to respond in kind.
Eek.
Your part in this is over, witch.
Rip.
Vita! Grianos?
Rufus?
What's he doing?
Oh, of course! I still have you! Thank goodness you're here, Rufus! You did come to help me, didn't you?
As a commoner might put it, in your dreams.
What?
Target in sight.
Yoink.
Bonk.
What are you?
Target restrained.
What's going on? What's she doing?
Well done. You've behaved disgracefully toward the Imperial family and brought a calamity upon the innocent people of the capital. We may both fly the banner of the Noble Alliance, but I'm afraid I can't turn a blind eye to your misdeeds any longer. As the Alliance's Chief of Staff and a citizen of Arabonia, I hereby place the two of you under arrest.
No!
I see. It all makes sense now. I thought something was amiss about you from the very beginning. I just couldn't work out where you had gotten that girl from the Black Workshop. But it seems that all this time, you were just waiting for your chance, weren't you?
Why, whatever do you mean?
Vita?
None of this is making any sense.
Oh, I get it now.
Millium?
What do you get? Oh boy, I feel really stupid now. I can't believe it took me this long to figure out. You're one too, right?
Yeah, it sure looks that way.
Thank you for rescuing His Highness.
Yeah, sounds like things were a real mess in here.
Captain Claire? Captain Arundel?
Yo, shouts to one of the most broken characters in the series right there, just vibing.
Now I get it.
It can't be. All this time, you were an Ironblood?
The group's primary member, in fact. Though that secret was, until very recently, kept between myself and His Excellency the Chancellor. The others knew there was a primary member, but were never told who it was.
Pretty much what he said. You should have seen my face when I found out earlier.
Wow, even you couldn't figure it out?
What is the meaning of all this? The successor to one of the four great houses is the former Chancellor's protege? Why? Your high position in the Noble Alliance was secured. It was only a matter of time before you became the next Duke Albarea. Why reveal this now? What could you possibly have to gain from professing your allegiance to a dead man?
He would gain
Dead?
nothing. Which is why it's rather fortunate I'm very much alive.
No.
No way.
Impossible.
Yo, what's up, guy?
Gramps?
Greetings to you as well, Class 7. And to your esteemed instructor. And to you, Your Grace.
You! How are you still alive?
How indeed. Perhaps the years have dimmed your eyesight, or perhaps I had a body double. Whatever the truth may be, I think that's the least of your worries right now.
He's not wrong.
True.
All you need to know is that our loyal ally, Rufus Alborea, will be bringing the situation in Erebonia under control. And he'll do so with minimal conflict, while ensuring that the Noble Alliance's power is deeply diminished. That was the task I entrusted to him, and in that he shall not fail me.
As ever, it's an honor to serve you, Your Excellency.
This is a dream. This has to be a dream.
Unfortunately for you, it ain't.
As obsessed as Crow was with making it happen, I had a feeling all along you weren't really dead.
Did you really know?
You made it quite clear that you were someone not to be underestimated, back when we were working with you regarding the situation in Liberl.
I am afraid I haven't a clue what you're talking about.
I'm amazed you can say that with a straight face.
You're referring to those steam tanks and dealing with the aftermath of the Hommel incident, I take it?
But I could never have predicted you would have taken a branch of the 13 factories under your control. What exactly do you plan to do?
Is that not obvious? I'm taking over that phantasmal Blaze plan of yours. And my first order of business will be sorting out the mess you left at Crossbell. I'll allow you slink back to your master and the rest of that brood of serpents and tell them if they even think of trying to stand in my way, I'll crush them beneath my heel.
Vita? Oh, wait!
I'm sorry you had to see me like that. Give my regards to the Elder. And I'm sorry for the trouble I've caused you all. Please, take good care of Crow for me.
You...
Bye-bye. Gone.
She could have at least given us a chance to speak as well.
Nah.
Nah, people don't want you to talk, because you'll talk for too long.
Already been nothing but talking.
We had 5 battles in a row.
You've all done excellent work. Icy Maiden, White Rabbit, Scarecrow, and you, Jade.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I'm overjoyed to see that you're alive.
Can't say I honestly thought you were dead in the first place.
Well, if anyone could survive being shot through the chest, it'd be you, so I did wonder.
I don't imagine you intend to reveal your secret to cheating death, do you?
And rob you of such a splendid conundrum to puzzle over. This castle will return to its original form within a few hours, but our work is far from over. I'll be giving all of you new assignments. As always, I expect only the best from each of you.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Man, things are about to get busy.
I wonder what I should do.
Rufus, I want the situation here resolved within the week. As soon as you have things under control, move forward with the occupation of Crossbell.
What?
With pleasure, Your Excellency.
I'm not trying to tell you the Chancellor was evil or anything. Still, there's no denying that he managed to outwit my grandfather. I'd say it's fairly normal for a student to want to avenge his master's defeat, wouldn't you? Man, same place I shot Osborne, too. Karma's a bitch, huh?
Alright, murder.
Rain!
Here we go.
Rain, don't.
That's really not a good idea!
Why? Why are you still alive? Crow shot you! You're supposed to be dead! In the end, he couldn't avenge his grandfather. He didn't get revenge on you. Was everything he did, was his whole life for nothing?
Reen. Reen.
That's enough. Just as you have your reasons that guide your actions, so too does His Excellency. And I believe you factor into those reasons more than you might think.
What?
Reen, I pray you grow up strong and healthy. Oh, Adios, if you're listening, hear me now. Please allow this child.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god, that's his dad.
I see you finally remembered the truth. I'm glad to finally see you again, my son. You've grown into a fine young man. Indeed, the Empire will soon know of the Ashen Chevalier, the hero whose brave deeds allowed us to reclaim the capital. And who better to assist me than a national hero?
Just like that.
Yup. Yeah, he's dead.
But you'll remember him.
Man, we need that 50 mirror like he needs a hole in the chest.
He's never getting that 50 mirror. It's very sad.
Yep. Well, I guess he got a hole in the chest instead.
Given who Osborn is, the fact that this was just like the majority of people had no fucking clue, myself included. Granted, at the time I had no idea like that Osborn was such a big character in the series.
Oh yeah,
kind of.
I mean, this is like the second game I played. The first one being the first, so.
Yeah. Now, if you play the other 5, you will. Yeah, you will understand. I would at least recommend going through the Crossbow games before finishing Cold Steel 4, because they have a very big presence in that game. Natoki.
Oh hey, Nidorina.
Nah, it's not a Nidoking.
I'll throw a regular ball at it.
I love all these like not concept art drawings, but just these like just art pieces.
Yeah.
No one caught it. Damn.
Rip.
Can't believe you
Pepperoni.
missed.
I know, right? Like I just lazily threw the weakest ball I had at it.
True. At least they got an aggron. That's what matters.
True.
Hey, look, it's Millium.
Hey, look, it's dead.
Can't say that. That's rude.
I didn't say
Like,
it was.
granted, what he's gonna do about it?
Yeah, what's he gonna do? Kill me? Shit.
Yes, dude, the ghost.
Oh, good, please.
Also dead.
Yep. Hey, there's a hole in his chest. He'll be fine.
The 50 Mira.
That you'll
I have
never
that
see
50
it.
Mira. Because it came with the special edition. I have that 50 Mira.
Did the thing.
Did do the thing. Feels good to, like, be, hey, look, a whole year.
Yeah, it took a
Right?
whole year.
Like, in my defense, what part is it at? Like 70 at this point?
Let me see. I do have.
I'm Nightmare with half the characters.
I don't know. This part might be 60. Because let's see, last one on here is 53 currently. Let's see, we've been going since. So it's 4 hours and 40 minutes. So roughly 9 parts, depending on breaks and shit. So yeah, it's gonna be like 61. I mean, I think the original Cold Steel went longer, but I think we were also doing longer parts at that time, or shorter parts at that time too.
I mean, on top of that, Cold Steel 2 is just a shorter game because of
Yeah.
how much like freedom it gives you. We also skipped like side quests I just didn't want to do.
Right.
Whereas Cold Steel 1, we did literally everything. Because I didn't care about getting achievements on my PlayStation account since I didn't play it on PlayStation. this time.
Right. Oh yeah, no, we had exactly 80 parts of Cold Steel 1.
Yeah, I'm moving off of big long RPGs for like a minute for this channel.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, that finished off November of 2021. So it's been over okay, it wasn't that long after the first one. We started the second one.
You're like, oh wait a
It's
second.
like shit. Well, although to be fair, we started it and left it for a while, for like 6 or 7 months.
Yep.
Oh.
But yeah, no, feels good to be done with it.
True. Yeah, and at this point I wouldn't say there's really enough time to get into anything new. Got roughly an hour.
Yeah, I mean there might be. It depends on what Because like, what's the game you're wait? Because you finished Dragon Quest.
I finished Dragon Warrior Monsters. So that game is done. The only thing I have left to do is the completion, which I'm doing on my own. I might stream. I might still post that on the channel, but I doubt it.
Fair.
Because oh no, it hasn't done half bad compared to how the view count tends to go. Let's see. Yeah, no, there's been some random things here and there that have gotten a small chunk of extra views, but not too many.
Yeah, still it's cool for just that to be.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we can just watch the key events.
Oh. Yeah, I mean,
Cool.
might as well.
If I don't have to like fight the stupid stuff on Nightmare, that's okay with me.
Yeah.
Schnitzel.
Wiener Schnitzel.
No, not the airstrike.
Kaboomy.
Bergen guns have been hit! Sir, you can't compete with their airships and train like this. Options might be powerful, but they're still tanks!
We don't have to, just focus on defense! The others will take care of destroying them!
Yo, Armored Core.
That's a game.
It is a game.
Are they the Empire's new weapons? How can we compete with something so mobile? There's nothing to fear! They may be mobile, but they're a damn sight easier to handle than that purple devil of Crossbell. What the? Oh! Ah! Incoming at 3-5! What the hell?
You know, just in case you didn't know who that was.
The Ashen Chevalier, the hero of the Imperial Army.
The area beyond here is Imperial territory. You have no business treading into Crossbell. That was a warning. Try to advance any farther, and I will show no mercy.
All units retreat! We're returning to the outskirts of Altair!
I'm excited to finally be able to play the Crossbell games in like 3 years.
Yay!
Because the entire saga is already out in Japan as of like August of last year.
Alright, so it'll be out by like 2038.
Something like that.
Not at all. I'm still fairly inexperienced, if you ask me.
Just fucking disappears.
Recover the wounded and any POWs and return to Tangram Gate. Just remain vigilant until the speech is over.
Yes, sir!
We Occupado.
The Occupado.
It's now March 1205 of the Septian calendar. Over 2 months have passed since the Azure Tree vanished. So much happened during those months. President Croix was arrested, Crossbell's movement for independence was promptly declared invalid. And before anyone could process what was going on, Speaker McDowell became Mayor McDowell. The war in Erebonia came to an end sooner than anyone had anticipated, but it was quickly followed by the invasion of Crossbell.
Hey, I recognize this square.
That's a
Gen
circle.
10.
That's not a square, it's a circle.
Corellia Fortress, which once served as the only physical link between the two nations, was no more. But that proved to be little more than a temporary setback for the Imperial Army, who acted by flying hundreds of tanks over the state from a vast airship. In no time at all, Crossbell was occupied. The Calvard Republic, which had been wrapped up in its own share of chaotic internal disputes, finally reacted to Erebonia's bold invasion in turn. They began with sending its cutting-edge armored airborne divisions into Crossbell, hoping to force the Empire out of the region completely.
That's where the SSS is. Yeah, the special support selection.
But every attempt they made resulted in failure, as they were repelled effortlessly by one soldat after another. And today, at Orcus Tower, the new seat of Crossbell's government, the new rulers of Crossbell rose to deliver a rousing speech.
Friends and citizens, it brings me great pleasure to stand here among you once again. But even in the midst of such gladness, the specter of the harm Crossbell has visited upon the Empire lingers still. The destruction of Corellia Fortress and the ensuing civil war it caused has taken a great toll in resources and in lives. The anger, sorrow, and dismay in the hearts of the Erebonian people is still fresh, still too near. But today is a joyous day, a day to put the troubles of the past behind us. Let us join hands and step boldly into the future, leaving our anger and grief behind. Challenges will rise before us, but together we shall meet them. Together, we can rise above the tumult of these troubled times. Men and women, old and young, rich and poor, those from every walk of life can share in these aspirations. Looking toward that goal, there is someone I'd like to introduce to you today. A brilliant young man who played a pivotal role in bringing Erebonia's civil war to its swift conclusion, and the individual most responsible for the historic accomplishment that sees me standing before you today. The first
What's up,
Governor General
Rufus?
of Crossbell, Lord Rufus Alberea!
Oh, I became a lord and got promoted.
Greetings, friends. It truly lifts my spirits to be here among you. I'm honored to have been entrusted with the profound responsibility of acting as Crossbell's first Governor General. As I'm sure you're all aware, the division between the nobility and the common people is a long-standing part of Erebonian life. Personally, I stand in support of our class system, but I fully expect that one day it will fade away. After all, if each citizen of the Empire conducts themselves with the courage, dignity, and grace expected of a noble, then what difference would remain between myself and any of you? As I hope for that day, allow me to speak not only as your Governor General, but as an individual when I say, in the name of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Eugent III, I hereby proclaim the annexation of Crossbell into the Erebonian Empire.
May the goddess above stand witness, and may she forever bless Erebonia and Crossbell with the light of prosperity.
We've got some real larger-than-life characters in charge of us now.
What's up, Grace? And I had no idea who she was at the time.
Sure, the Imperial Chancellor's intimidating, but he's so charismatic that the people eat up his every word. They love the guy. I can see why he's the bee's knees over in Heimdall.
The new Governor General's something else too, albeit for different reasons. He's... how to put this? Difficult to hate. Like, he'd tell you to do something, and the next thing you know, you'd find yourself doing it just to see him crack a smile.
Well, Alberea is the name of one of the top noble houses in the Empire. Top 2 even. No surprise that the heir of such an affluent family would be popular. But it feels like there's more to him than that.
That's what gets me, though. Those two were on completely opposite sides during the war. So why are they both so buddy-buddy now? Very oddly sudden, in my opinion.
You're telling me. By the sounds of things, Erebonians can't make heads or tails of what's going on with it either. But you know how it is. There's so many rumors springing up thanks to the war, it's hard to tell truth from fiction.
Yeah, I've even heard about a 1,000-arch tall castle appearing in the capital. I mean, that's gotta be made up, right? There's no way something like that's real.
You've got a real short memory if you think that's bull. The Azure Tree wasn't that long ago, you know.
Point taken.
True.
Yes, this is the office of the Crossbell Times. What? Representative McDowell will be issuing a statement.
Sounds like something big's happening behind the scenes already.
I'll get to gathering some info on what's happening for our international section. Calvard's probably got some good stuff.
Works for me. Gotta use those connections of yours for something, after all.
Well, see you later.
Our independence came and went like bubbles on the water, and now we aren't even a state anymore. We're in for some tough times ahead. No. They always say that the pen is mightier than the sword. I won't let those guys outdo me. Chief, let me handle that story.
That's all we of Heiyue can do for you, I'm afraid.
Oh.
Yo, look at him. It's Shaoli.
Probably.
The guards have been given a little incentive to
shiny.
stay out of your way. You should face no more obstacles in your operation.
Thanks, Sal.
Think nothing of it. It's my pleasure to play all the cards I can. The place you're aiming for is where all the information in Crossbell gathers, as well as its Achilles heel. What you're doing does us no shortage of favors, I'll have you know.
Well, just this once? I'm happy to hear that.
Do take care, Yin. My apologies. Ricia. I've received information that quite a skilled warrior is in Crossbell at the moment.
As have I. Nonetheless, thank you for your warning.
Oh, not at all. I wouldn't want anything happening to a valuable future business partner. I believe that does it for me. I'll be praying for your success.
He's being awfully cooperative, isn't he? Then again, it's not a stretch to think he's only doing it because he's got something up his sleeve.
He's an incredibly shrewd man. Most likely, he's happy to do whatever will shine the most favorable light on him once Crossbell's occupation period is over.
True enough. He wouldn't want to screw up his chance to potentially play mediator between Crossbell and the Republic. I get the feeling he'd get along great with Lecter. He's our ally for now, but there's no guarantee how long that'll last.
Exactly. It's in our best interest to remain wary of him. Still, if working with him helps protect those I care about most, then I'll gladly do so.
Likewise.
The Geofront.
Oh boy. Yeah, this part I remember. I'm glad we actually are skipping the actual gameplay of it.
I mean, it's just because, like, on normal, it's, like, pretty okay. My controller definitely just DC'd.
Yeah, she did.
Tio said to aim for the area up ahead.
Yeah, but at the same time, there's not really
Crossbell's
much
future rests in
to
our
it.
hands. So let's get moving.
Right.
If it just, like, had, like, a straight you battle the boss, like, it's just an extra fight, I think it'd be pretty okay. But, like, just the... I know it's a callback because it's just a one-to-one map.
Right.
Of what it is in that PSP game.
This sector has been abandoned for quite some time. It's not hard to imagine why so many powerful monsters settled in here. What amazes me more is just how much these Arcus orbments are capable of.
Yeah, they'll be a real asset to us in the future. They're so modern, they're practically still in testing over at the Empire.
I miss the variety of arts I could use before, but in terms of balance, they're much more suited for combat than our Enigma 2s.
Well, Erebonia's always had the upper hand on military technology, if nothing else. We should count ourselves lucky that Michel got his hands on them for us. On that note, we should also count ourselves lucky for being able to utilize them so well. I don't think we've had a single problem linking up.
I admit, it's a strange feeling. It's as if we knew everything there was to know about one another, through and through. Almost as if our bodies became one.
How, poetic. Sort of like how you perform with Elia on stage, right? That's like being one, in a sense.
Now that you mention it, you could put it that way, yes. At this point, however, I doubt I would even need one of these to match my movements to hers in battle.
Huh, that was awkward.
What's awkward is Lloyd has a girlfriend.
That's even more awkward. Jesus Christ.
Empty sector looks like.
Yep.
This one supposedly had its existence hidden from the
Oh,
general
I
public.
can't. An actually canon girlfriend.
That's what Ellie said anyway.
Technically, you can still choose up until Cold Steel 4 when it just like straight out says it.
Information they didn't want leaking out. She did add that it wasn't its only use, though. Just one of them.
I see. Not the kind of place we can just leave as it is, then.
Yeah. We need to make our way through here, whatever it takes. Ready to give it everything we've got?
Of course.
Big sword.
That takes care of them. Hope I didn't end up dragging you down any.
There was never any chance of that. I can't think of anyone else who could go through the things you did and come out stronger than ever. You should be more confident, Lloyd.
There's no way I could have gone through it all alone, though. I still got a ways to go as a detective, too. And when you think about all the obstacles we've got waiting for us, I'm nowhere near strong enough to handle it all.
I wouldn't say that.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I've got no confidence in my own abilities. I just think it's important to be able to give an honest assessment of your own strengths and weaknesses. When it comes to pure strength in combat, Randy and Noelle clearly come out on top. With processing information, it's Tio, Yona, and Fran.
Yo, Yona's
And in terms
a
of
meme.
negotiation tactics, I can't compare to Ellie or the
Would you like to know Yona's first line in the entire
We'll make
series?
use of our
Sure.
respective strengths.
Ew, cold pizza? I'd rather die.
We might not all be able to stay in the same
All
place
right.
anymore.
That's a pretty top tier first line.
Oh, they've started keeping.
Yeah,
watch on
there's a
everyone?
reason it's memorable.
Yeah, I think Brandy was the first one. After that, Ellie and Noelle started being watched. If it weren't for Tio's help, Kia and I would probably be in trouble too.
Is Kia still with Arios and Shizuku?
Yeah, Arios is looking after both of them. They should be okay for the time being. But if the Imperial Army sets their eye on them, things could get nasty. It's okay. The reason we're here is to try and avoid coming to that. Best get moving. We've still likely got a ways to go.
True. Let's go.
All right. So far, so good.
I suppose.
Is something wrong?
I just have a bad feeling about something. I'm sorry. It's probably just my imagination.
So you say, but those bad feelings of yours usually pan out to be accurate. I've had my life saved by them enough times to know that. If it weren't for you, I'd have probably died on one of those landmines. Or been hit by that sniper.
I'd forgotten all about those. I have much less of an idea what the cause of this one could be, though. I only have a general, vague sense that something dangerous is drawing near.
Could it be that skilled warrior Sal mentioned earlier?
It might be. If all we were dealing with was a skilled warrior, I'm sure I'd be able to take care of them. This, though, whatever it is, it feels far beyond my capabilities. I'm probably not making much sense, am I?
No, it's okay. Even the warning alone is appreciated. Rishia knows how to keep her cool in a crisis better than anyone I know. If what we're up against has even her on edge, I need to work on kicking my instincts up a notch or two. At least so they're as good as Guy's.
Might Guy, a true hero.
Well, according to the data Tio gave us, we should be over halfway through by now. Let's just stay alert.
Yeah, Mike Guy
We
is a
don't know what
person
we're
that
up against.
is,
All we can do is try and be prepared
he's
for it.
there.
Agreed.
He
In his
is
youth.
100% there.
Epstein Foundation.
Oh my.
Oh
This
boy.
facility would be the center of Crossbell's orbital network, yes?
In a way, the overall structure is far too complex for this to unambiguously be its center. But it's a good chunk. Either way, if the Imperial Army took it over, they'd have instant access to all info related to us on the net. Every Crossbell citizen's personal data, records on our financial transactions, even the layout of the whole geofront. If we want to have any hope of a future, we can't allow that to happen.
I agree. Why not just destroy the facility itself, though?
We could, I guess. But from what I can gather, it could still prove useful to us once the net's safely back in our hands. So the plan is to leave the hardware itself intact, but wipe any and all personal data the Army could take advantage of.
Dude, just use the thumb
That's where
drive.
that initialization
True.
unit Teal made comes in, right?
Right. Roberts and Yona were the ones who actually designed it, though. They wrote the program for it from scratch, too. And that makes things easy on our end.
Yeah, grab it.
Once we boot up the computer, it'll create a backup of everything we need before wiping it clean.
Initialization unit activated. Confirming connection to terminal 0. The unit will commence backing up all data, initializing the system, followed by performing a reboot operation. Are you certain you wish to continue? If so, please press the red button at the center of the unit.
I don't know, that looks more orange to me right now.
Commencing
Yeah, I
all
thought that was
required
pink.
processes.
I also didn't realize that was the button.
Nicely done, Lloyd.
It's not like I did anything special. It's funny. Ordinarily, this kind of work would take hours. But this unit will let us get in and out in 10 minutes flat. Those two never cease to amaze, do they?
Roberts and Yona? They certainly are impressive. In the meantime, let's secure the area.
Stop where you are.
I didn't sense anyone coming.
Targets confirmed. I presume these must be Lloyd Bannings and Rishia Mao, respectively.
Oh,
How do they know our names? Hold on. Isn't that a Tachi? Like the one Arios uses.
I'm nowhere near as proficient with one as he is, though. But we should be able to handle the two of you at least.
Raven-haired boy.
Clown Soleus.
The hell?
A black puppet?
Sorry, but we've got our orders. We can't let you finish what you came here for.
I'm afraid we can't let you stop us either.
We won't let you past.
Confirming activation of combat link.
It looks like more Arcus units ended up leaking out than I thought. We should form one too, then.
Understood. Activating Arcus.
There shouldn't be any need to neutralize them. Our goal is to buy enough time for the initialization process to finish running. Let's do this, Risha!
Right.
And we can't afford to give them that time, Altina.
Understood. Commencing assault.
Well, why isn't her name updated at least? They just heard her name. I appreciate they just like randomly put in here. Yeah, you've beaten the game enough times, you can just watch the cutscenes.
Right. Such an intense fight.
I'm surprised. I knew full well Risha would pose a threat. I wasn't expecting half as much from a simple detective.
You could say it runs in the family. I'm just as impressed by how proficient you are with that blade, given your age.
I've still got a long way to go, honestly. I won't be worthy of being called a divine blade anytime soon.
Rean, time is running short. I think it's time you stopped holding back.
I suppose you're right.
What?
Be careful!
What's he doing?
Such negative energy.
Initialization process completed. Rebooting all systems in an initialized state.
We did it!
What a relief.
What should we do?
Captain Lecter gave us two orders. One was to prevent the initialization. The other was only to be completed in the event we couldn't. We'll just do that one.
Captain Lecter!
It couldn't be the same Lecter from the Imperial Army's Intelligence Division, right?
Heed my call! Valimar, the Ashen Knight!
Yo, what's up, bud?
Acknowledged.
Holy...
An ion? No, it isn't.
Wait, no!
Lloyd!
We can at least get the data out of here.
We'll split our losses this time. Arrest warrants haven't been issued for either of you yet. So go.
Damn it. Just tell me one thing, as I'm sure you already know. My name is Lloyd Bannings, and I'm a police detective with the Crossbell State Police Department. What's your name?
I'm with Thor's Military Academy, Class 6. No. I'm a provisional military officer with the Crossbell government, Rean Schwarzer.
New.
Yes, this is Schwarzer speaking.
Hey, good job on the mission.
Nothing good about it, I'm afraid. I couldn't prevent them from erasing all the data.
It's not the end of the world. We've still got plenty of other options. They're not the type to give up easily, but it'll set them back in the meantime.
Is that so, Captain? You must know them fairly well.
I guess you could say that. They're no pushovers. They've had the odds stacked against them in more ways than I can count. They've come out the other side every time.
I'm so sorry I couldn't do anything. I had a feeling something was going to happen. But I was powerless when it really did.
Don't feel bad. There was no way we could have seen that coming, especially that night. It was kind of like an ion, but at the same time, it wasn't. Or like the Archaisms, for that matter. He called it the Ashen Knight, didn't he?
He did. Its power was out of this world. Do you think that was one of the Imperial Army's new weapons, too?
I don't think so. I mean, yeah, it shares some similarities with their soldats. But I don't know. Feels like there's more to it than that. And its pilot was anything but normal. Let's put it out of our minds for now. We stopped that data from falling into the Army's hands. It wasn't our smoothest operation.
What happened to the
I'd still call it a
thing?
success.
It's in his
I'm
pocket.
Sure Tio, Yona, and Roberts can make do even without those
If bitch.
You can always count on Ellie, Randy, Noel, the Chief, and Dudley too. Even Kia, Arios, Wazi, and Zeit will help us.
Thanks for mentioning the entire cast of Crossbell.
Yeah, you know, just in case you haven't heard their names yet.
So long as we're together.
Right.
But if you haven't heard them, they don't even give you a picture, so you have no idea.
Right?
You're heading back then?
That's the plan. I've played my part. I'll return with Valimar and the train this afternoon.
I don't know if that's what you want to do. I was just wondering if you wanted to go back on the Eisengraph together. You two haven't spoken since, right?
Excuse me.
He has like
This is
daddy
where we part
issues.
ways, then. I look forward to any collaborative efforts we may have in the future.
Yeah. Oh, right. You have anything you want me to pass on to Milliam?
Not especially. We may technically be sisters, but I am simply a tool. I feel no particular familial bond with her. I imagine that deep down, she feels the same way.
Yeah, but no. Forget it.
Head pat. It's another death.
Fucking murdered.
I don't doubt you're going to be sent on plenty of dangerous missions in the days to come.
Understood? Is something wrong?
Not really. I'm just kind of jealous of them, I guess.
to be back against the wall running. Yo, look at that. Look at that. What we did it.
Man. Oh, that's so hard.
Dude, you want to note the fact that it was 26 minutes of cutscenes?
Mm-hmm. Yep, I was actually just looking at the time. It was like, I'm just gonna make the finale really fucking long. Like, real talk, there's no point in making that its own part. Like, realistically.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Hey, we pressed A and we pressed X a couple times, and by we I mean P&D. I've been sitting here all day with my thumb up my ass.
It's well, yeah, it's all right. Now we don't have big long ass game under my belt.
True.
It's over.
All right, I'll be starting Cold Steel 3 next week.
All right, I will attempt to watch from like a hotel room.
Oh no.
No, I know. I know you're joking. I also probably wouldn't be able to because that is my dad's birthday.
Oh yeah, no shit. Ooh, excuse me. Ah. All right. Yeah, now there's still a little bit more story left, isn't there?
There is a little bit, yeah.
I don't think there's anything else that we actually do. It's just
there's a whole extra dungeon.
Oh, there is?
In the schoolhouse.
It's Wednesday, my dude.
But this is something I would not be able to finish today.
Yeah.
This will be another 3 hours.
Yeah, I don't remember this part too well. I thought it was just the end.
No, there's like 5 more side quests, 2 required quests, and then the final dungeon. You can also watch Anton try to get a date with Sharon.
I'm sitting here like, who the fuck is Anton?
Anton is a legendary character that has showed up in every series just to get turned down by a woman. Every time.
Oof.
It's still kind of funny though.
Sorry about that, Valimar. Can't imagine it was a very pleasant trip for you, all bound up like that.
It did not present a problem. I will now enter an inactive
necessary and allow the mechanics to perform maintenance.
Thanks. Well then, I'll leave him with you.
Sure thing. We'll take good care of him.
By the way, it's a real honor to be entrusted with the famous Ashen Knight.
Welcome back, Rean. You must be exhausted.
Not really. I barely did anything. Everything went off without a hitch, mostly thanks to Valamar's power. Not to mention the planning of your people.
You're annoyed, I take it, by the way we do things.
Not really. Regardless of the means, the war coming to a swift end was a good thing for everyone. As for what happened to Crossbell, I'm not in any position to talk. No, those aren't what bother me. I can buy that you had no idea Rufus was an Ironblood, but did you really not know about my real father?
I didn't have any hard evidence, but I did suspect that might be the case. You just seemed somehow similar. The air about you, your facial features. I was always puzzled by how fascinated he was by your class as well.
I see. Excuse me then.
Right. That wasn't the only reason I worried about you, you know. Not that I could possibly tell him that.
Green has a harem.
Good God.
I'm behaving like such a child. It's hard to believe it's been a whole month since I was here last. Guess it didn't snow after all. It's not like the excitement of that day has faded away or anything. So why? Why do I feel so cold? Huh? Oh, Lino flowers.
Welcome back, Rean.
Everyone is here again.
Welcome back. What are you doing standing there? It's not like you to wallow in nostalgia. Did the flowers get to you?
You all came to see me.
They started budding just yesterday.
Should be in full bloom in about a week. Guess some of them couldn't wait.
I guess not. It's good to be back, you guys.
Agreed. We're all so happy to see you again.
You must be wiped out after all you did, though.
I'm fine, actually. It really wasn't that tough. Still, did all of you really come out here just to welcome me back?
Why wouldn't we?
It's not like we second years have any lessons to worry about this time of year.
Besides, I already had to come out here because of Valimar, so I figured I might as well say hi to you too.
Technically, the first years are supposed to be in class right now, but I turned it into a self-study period instead.
Oh, what a
That
good
was only
teacher.
possible because everyone's favorite captain told us exactly when you'd be arriving.
Really now?
Oh.
It's nice to see you here too, Celine.
Well, don't think I went out of my way to be here or anything, but given the way that you were acting when you left, I was a little worried about you. I mean, I wasn't. Not at all.
That's a cat.
That is a fucking cat.
So what now?
Soon
Going
they're
back to
cats.
your dorm for some well-earned rest?
We can carry your stuff for you if you want.
No, I'm fine. You said that class is in session right now, right? I'm a student, so I might as well attend. I mean, I have been absent for a month now.
Wow, you're no fun at all. I was hoping we could skip the whole class thing and get to the welcome back party.
I like that idea.
Said the teacher.
Am I the only one who cares about studying at this school?
Yes.
Well, maybe we can hold the party tonight instead.
In that case, we should probably head back to the academy. Oh, Rean, I'm truly glad to have you back.
Thanks. I feel the same way.
You should look up what the one for Milliam is, because it's a meme. But I refuse to do it.
I'll never forget those days. The final weeks we spent together as a class are like dazzling jewels forever etched into my memory. I cherished every last moment.
I mean, that would be like going for the relationship with your sister. No.
Yeah, pretty much. That is.
Minutes and hours kept passing.
Why is that
and
not?
Our days together were slowly coming to a close. After what happened,
I don't
Belfry
know.
Palace soon returned to its original form. It was almost as if everything that took place there was some sort of dream. People's memories of that day started to
Oh,
fade.
darn. Duckle.
That may have been in
Ducks.
part a result of the chaotic days that followed, brought about by the Chancellor and Rufus. After the war, the entire country feared that Calvard would invade Crossbell and try to take it for its own. Using that to his advantage, Rufus quickly convinced the nobility to support him, pledged to cooperate with the Chancellor, and in January 1205, the combined forces of both Imperial and Provincial armies invaded Crossbell. Crossbell no longer possessed the weapon of mass destruction that had annihilated Gorelia Fortress. Thanks to that, the city was occupied in a mere day. Calvard was quick to react, sending countless airships to try and drive the Imperial forces out. However, between Rufus's leadership and the combined might of the tanks and soldats under his command, they were quickly repelled. As for me, Chancellor Osborne's words became the reality. Valimar and I were heralded as those responsible for Heimdall's liberation, and as the purported hero to the nation, I'd received and accepted a request in February to back up our forces in Crossbell. It was there that I found myself suddenly leading numerous soldats and fighting off the Republican army. Before I knew it, everyone around me was referring to me as the Ashen Chevalier. Time kept flowing, and mid-March came. The month in which Class 7 would finally say their goodbyes.
Rip.
Shit happens.
And that brings our history review right up to the dawn of the modern era. Next week, we'll be covering the 50-year period from the Orbital Revolution up to the present day. We're blowing through this material a lot more quickly than I would otherwise, so try to keep up with your reading. Oh, and Emma and Machias, if you see anyone struggling, try to help them out, okay?
I fully intend.
Leave it to us. I've got plenty of good reference books on the subject.
That would be very helpful, actually.
Sounds like a pain. Oh, well.
Agreed.
I do
Fee.
happen to have a few gaps in my knowledge of the revolution.
I should be able to help out with the technological side of things if you guys need it. I'm guessing we're gonna run into that Schmidt guy's name a lot too.
Well, he was one of the 3 leading disciples of Professor Epstein, so yeah.
It'll feel strange seeing his name in textbooks, knowing how he is in real life.
Is it dick?
Yeah, it's kind of amazing to think we were able to meet him though.
Matt.
All
Oh
right.
boy, everyone's
Like I
favorite,
said,
Matt.
We're giving a quiz next week on
Everyone
everything
loves
we've
math.
covered up to now, which means it'll cover quadratic functions, factorizations, sets, logic, and probability. Oh, and if I'm feeling really mean, there might be a little calculus in there. So, study
I quit.
this one.
That's a lot.
I'm getting depressed just thinking about it.
Sounds more like he's reciting some kind of curse.
It is all material we've covered in class before, you know.
It'll be worth going over the most basic formulas at the very least.
That sums up this lecture on the structure of the stock market in Erebonia. Next week, we will hurry on and study unemployment and inflation problems. You're also going to be taking part in a debate on those issues.
What kind of debate?
A debate. It's when people are divided into groups for and against something, then they argue their viewpoints.
After much consideration, I've decided we will use our remaining time to listen to and enjoy music from all manner of genres, from famous classics to popular modern music. I've gathered records of all kinds for you to enjoy. I even managed to borrow music from a hot new genre like heaving metal, I
Not
believe it's called.
quite.
Oh, I wonder what that sounds like.
What does it sound like, Gorsh?
Nice work, guys.
It's like heavy metal, but they're dry heaving the entire time. It doesn't sound great.
Oh,
Poor kids must be exhausted. Feels like all your other instructors are dead set on cramming your brains with as much material as humanly possible.
I want to crawl into a hole and die.
Same.
You said it.
Still, this is exactly how we wanted it.
Right. They're doing it for our sake, so I don't mind it so much.
There's no way we could cover everything in class, So it's sweet of them to give us the bullet points while they still can. It's paying off for us in the long run, yeah, so we owe them a lot.
Forcing you to try and keep up with us is a little unfair of us, though.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do all of this again next year.
Are you sure you're fine with this arrangement?
Of course. This is to my benefit, too. If I get all of this crammed into my head now, maybe I can even come out on top on next year's midterms.
Well, that's some confidence. I wouldn't be surprised if you actually did it, though.
He did come in 7th in the midterms this year, remember?
I'm probably just being too optimistic.
Nah, I wouldn't say that. Guess we'll know for sure next year.
Anyway, tomorrow's the day you've all been waiting for. Your next free day. I know you've got enough
AKA
schoolwork to choke over,
Reen's
but you
bullshit
carve out
day.
a little time for
Yeah.
yourself to get youthful jazz. The forecast for tomorrow is clear blue skies. Might be the perfect chance to sneak off and get into some ooh la la with that special someone.
And truly, you teach us all by living your life as a shining counterexample.
Spoken like a true lifetime member of the Lonely Hearts Club, instructor.
Hey! I'll have you know that there are plenty of guys who would do anything for a private lesson with yours truly.
But if that many men are interested in you, how can you spend so much time drinking?
Fucking savage.
Here is just smile and nod.
If you keep setting your sights on guys like Laura's dad, you might as well just buy a couple cats and get it over with.
It does seem like she's fighting an uphill battle to find a good match.
Just you wait, guys. In 2 weeks, when you see the hordes of chiseled, elegant gents draped over me, we'll see who has the last laugh.
I had the last laugh. That's my weapon on WoW.
Oh, what?
That's what it's called.
Does
Last
fly.
laugh.
It's hard to believe our last free day is tomorrow.
Yeah, it felt like we still had more time.
For me, it feels like it's been ages since I last had one.
I suppose it would. Were you able to rest up at all while you were away?
Not really. It was basically work, work, work the whole time. I did get taken into Crossbell City during what time off I did have, but I can't say I felt very comfortable there.
I'm sure. Indeed. That must have been more painful than anything.
To the people of Crossbell, we Erebonians are aggressors. I could hardly imagine they would welcome us with open arms.
That doesn't sound like it'd stop Lecter from living it up over there, though.
He did take me to a casino once, actually. He won so much, he might as well have been cheating.
Shocking. It always feels like people who like gambling really like it, huh?
Everyone.
Does anyone have anything?
Why even have that desk there?
Remember, it's the
You know,
very
just so you
last
can
one,
be
so make it
aware
count.
of.
We wouldn't want to end the day with any regrets.
True enough. Although, I wonder if I'd end the day regretting that it has to end in the first place if we made it too much fun.
I've got so much that I want to do, I'm not sure where to start. I know I want to attend practice, at least.
Oh, same. I've got to go taste test some new dishes for the cooking club. Plus, Kershus has a new menu up, and...
How many stomachs do you have?
Will you be helping the student council tomorrow, Reed?
That's the plan. It sounds like Toa will finish handing all her work over to the others today, but they're bound to be busy. So I thought it'd be nice to take some of it off their hands, whether they like it or not.
Ah, Reen, ever the reliable gopher.
That's a very you response.
If there's anything we can help with, let us know, okay?
Well, I guess I'd better get going. I could go straight to the student council room, but it's my first time back in over a month, so it would be nice to take a walk. Maybe I should go and see how Valamar's doing too.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Huh? I thought you were going to the...
Hug.
My apologies. I do intend to go. I just wanted to spend a little time with you first.
And then everyone's in the hallway.
It feels like it's been a long time since we last had the chance. So,
You don't even realize how cute you are sometimes, do you?
I feel like I've grown more selfish ever since I met you.
And I don't mind at all. Having you in my arms again is everything I could ask for.
Reen.
So you can walk around the academy.